Welcome to Sports Talk.
Hello, welcome. This is Nick from TONT Sports. Today we're going over the 2022 Denver Broncos salary review and off-season moves for 2022. Nathaniel Hackett, new head coach coming from Green Bay. Everyone said, Aaron Rodgers. And then we see the news that he's extended by the Packers and everyone gets upset. And then moments later, we hear breaking news. The Denver Broncos trade for superstar quarterback Russell Wilson. The deal includes multiple first-round picks and players. And I'm like, holy crap, the AFC West just got more loaded. Now, I'm a Raiders fan. Listen to me. Don't knock me, okay? I actually respect you guys. I think we can all say we just don't really respect the Chiefs. You know what I'm saying? But listen to me. I think this move, it could be good, it could be bad. I want to hear what your guys' thoughts in the comment section below is. You were 7-10 last year under head coach Vic Fangio. I was actually a big fan of Vic Fangio. You bring in Nathaniel Hackett. Now, this guy is a pretty smart guy. So let's hop right into this video and look at your stuff. Here we go. Top left corner, the Broncos have $39.1 million. Now, look, we have two versions of this video for you guys. We got before the trade happened and after the trade happened. We got what we thought you guys were going to do, and now what you guys can still do with what you guys just did. So here we go, $39.1 million in cap space. The guys in green are the guys that you cut them, you save money. The guys in red, if you cut them, you will lose money. Okay, so this is before the trade. You had $39.1 million. Okay, with that being stated, real fast, if you were to cut any of these guys in green, Mike Purcell, you would save $2.8 million. For some strange reason, you were to cut Garrett Bowles, you will lose $8 million to the cap space. So real fast, let me know what you guys would do here. Even now, what would you do? And let's hop into the next slide now that they're going to show you notable losses of the guys that are currently not under contract. Here they are. Here's the notable losses. And first things first, I really want to truly thank Noah the Tissue Thompson for doing the slide for us. Again, without him, we would not have the expected pay or the percent of snaps played. So Noah, truly, we want to thank you. Here we go. First things first, quarterback Teddy Bridgewater. He wants a 2-year, $25 million deal, which is 78.1% of snaps played last year. Alexander Johnson, linebacker. He wants a 2-year, $14 million deal. He played 56.3% of snaps played. Next guy, linebacker Josie Jewell. He wants a 1-year, $6 million deal, and he plays 7.6% of snaps last year. Cornerback Bryce Hall, expected pay is 2-year, $10 million deal. Percent of snaps played is 46.5 million. The next guy, free safety Kareem Jackson. He is expected contract a 1-year, $3.5 million deal, and he played 82.6% of the snaps played. Next guy, halfback Melvin Gordon. His expected contract a 2-year, $12 million deal, and he played 47.5% of the snaps played. The next guy is right tackle Bobby Matthey. His expected contract a 1-year, $2.25 million deal, and he plays 6% of the snaps. Last but not least, Kyler Fuller. He's a cornerback. He wants a 1-year, $5.75 million deal, and he plays 66.3% of the snaps played. Now, typically, a good rule of thumb here is a guy that plays a high percent of the snaps played, that plays well during those snaps, are usually the guys the teams try to bring back for continuity and scheme fit purposes. So let's hop into this now. We're going to look at our potential targets. Here you see what we thought they were going to do. Estimated cap space is $39.1 million. We don't have any cuts, and we're saying this is what we thought they were going to do. We thought they were going to re-sign Alexander Johnson to a 2-year, $14 million deal, which is going to be a $7 million cap hit. We thought they were going to re-sign Josie Jewell to a 1-year, $6 million deal, which is a $6 million cap hit. We thought they were going to re-sign Bobby Matthey, the right tackle, to a 1-year, $2.3 million deal, which would have been a $2.3 million cap hit. We thought they were going to sign Javarius Ward to a 3-year, $34.5 million deal, and that was going to be $11.5 million cap hit. Last but not least, we had them signing B.J. Hill to a 3-year, $26.1 million deal, which is an $8.7 million cap hit. That would cost $35.5 million in total cost, and we'll leave you with $3.6 million in estimated remaining cap space. With that being stated, we had you guys doing this to attack the needs. Your offensive tackle, you needed a quarterback, offensive tackle, edge, defensive tackle, linebacker, cornerback. We had you re-signing Bobby Matthey. We had you re-signing Alexander Johnson and Josie Jewell. With that being stated, we also had you guys signing Javarius Ward at cornerback. Then we had you guys in the first round drafting Matt Corral. Second round drafting edge Trayvon Walker. Second round, also your second round pick, we had you guys bringing in Mario Goodrich. And in the third round, we had you bringing in Matthew Butler. Okay. That's what we had you guys doing. This is what the depth chart would have looked like. The guys in orange are the guys you re-signed. Bobby Matthey, Josie Jewell, Alexander Johnson. The guys in green are the guys that you signed. B.J. Hill and Javarius Ward. And the guys in blue are the guys you drafted. Matt Corral, Trayvon Walker, Matthew Butler, Mario Goodrich. This is what it is. The guys in yellow, which you don't see here, would be the placeholders, the guys that didn't really play that great for you guys that you would want to replace. But this is not the reality we're in anymore. You no longer have the first round pick. You no longer have the second round pick. So now what do we got you guys doing? Well, let's say now with Russ, now with Russell Wilson on your team, your estimated cap space now is $26.1 million in estimated cap space. Estimated signings, we still get you bringing back Alexander Johnson, Josie Jewell, Bobby Matthey, and we get you signing B.J. Hill. This leaves you with $2.1 million after the total cost will be $24 million. Now here you see your needs: quarterback, offensive tackle, edge, defensive tackle, linebacker, cornerback. Without 1 first and 1 second, and now you get a second and just a third, we can't bring in Corral and we can't bring in Trayvon Walker. Why would we bring in Corral if you got Russell Wilson? So you look at your team needs here. We got Russell Wilson, and now instead of bringing in Javarius Ward, who we cannot afford, we're going to still bring in second round Mario Goodrich, and we're going to still bring in third round Matthew Butler. Now, when you look at this as a whole, because you lost Shelby Harris, you lost Noah Fant, you lost a bunch of guys, and Drew Lock. Now we're going to look at the 2022-23 expected depth chart with a new updated look. Here it is here, okay? Russell Wilson at quarterback. He's in pink. The re-signs are still the same. Bobby Matthey in orange, Josie Jewell in orange, and Alexander Johnson in orange. In green, you still got B.J. Hill, Mario Goodrich, and Matthew Butler in light blue. You got Ronald Darby here, though, now at cornerback, who they're saying that you should probably replace with Russ. And you no longer have Noah Fant. You got Alberto, who I thought was a pretty good prospect coming out of college. Ladies and gentlemen, let me know what you guys think in the comments section below. Let me know what you think. Are you better with this roster, or were you better with this roster? For now, for the future, let me know what you guys think. In the AFC West, would you have been able to, contend with this roster? And I personally think when I originally made this first video, when we were putting this up and we had you guys doing this, I said this is a team that's going to be really scary for years to come. Chubb, Walker, Butler, Hill, Judy, Sutton, Patrick, Fant, Williams, and next year you have all your picks. This team is scary for years to come. That's 10, 12, 15 years if you didn't keep everybody on a contract. And that would have been tough. This one says we want to win a Super Bowl now. It's not as scary 10, 12 years from now, but it is still a pretty scary roster. Really, all you're losing Noah Fant, which really hurts. I'm going to be honest. He was a hell of a player. You're losing Shelby Harris. He played too good 2 years ago, but not as good last year. And you're losing Javarius Ward, who we had you bringing in. And it's like, so what? You're bringing in Russell Wilson, a future Hall of Famer that's going to help you guys contend now. Let me know what you guys think. Do you like this one better? Do you like the other one better? And how many wins do you think you're going to do? I personally think with the moves that you guys are making, and if you follow through with this plan right here, the more realistic plan at the moment, I feel like you guys can win 9, 10 games. I feel like that is about where everyone's going to play. I can't say 12, 13 games. It's tough. Everyone's going to win around 9, 10 games in the AFC West. And it's going to be a hell of a division, probably the toughest division in football. Ladies and gentlemen, let me know what you guys think in the comments section below. We'll see you guys soon. Peace. We are built better.